Hey you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your girl Queen Talks Crime, and I'm back with another video. Shout out to all my supporters, my loyal supporters. I thank y'all. I also want to thank y'all again for purchasing the items on the baby registry. I really thank y'all, and I love every last one of you guys, and for everything, okay, for everything y'all done. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Okay. We'll be talking about the Summer Wells case. The baby that vanished. The baby that vanished. That nobody knows where she is. Nobody knows. Nobody has last seen her. Okay? Before we get into this video, I do want to say this video is for educational purposes, informational, and criticism only. Okay? This video is for educational purposes only. That's it. That's all. Now let's get into this case. You have this beautiful 5-year-old when she went missing. Blonde hair, blue eyed little girl. She was born to Dawn Wells and Candace Bly. Okay? Let's start with the parents. So when we start with the parents, Dawn Wells had a previous wife and he had children with. Candace Bly had a previous guy she was dealing with and had children. They had children with previous people. Okay? Stay with your girl. They had previous children with people. They both lost custody of those children. They haven't met yet, but they both lost custody of those children. Okay. There was alleged DV in both situations, separately with their significant others, and alleged SA in Dawn Wells' situation with his wife and kids. It's even alleged that he attempted to sell one of his children. All right. He talks about it, but he says it didn't happen like that. So who really knows, right? But we know something happened with the bartering and selling of a child. Okay? Now, they both lost custody of their kids separately. Now we get to Wrightisville, Tennessee. They meet up. They have their 3 boys. Then they have Summer. Okay? Summer, who was 5 years old. Blonde hair, blue eyes. Beautiful little girl. The only little girl. So, the story is, and I know there's a ton of information. He say, she say. I'm just going to give you the basics information. At the end of this video, I will give you my opinion on the parents and on what I think happened to little Summer Wells. So, one day, okay, on the 15th of June, it was hot. It was summertime. Now, Candace and Dawn, they're in the bed. They say little Summer sleeps with them every night. Every night. She sleeps with them every night. Dawn doesn't remember what time he got up for work that day. Okay? He doesn't remember. And he also doesn't remember what little Summer had on. Allegedly, he does not remember. But he got up. He remembers Summer was in the bed. He does not know what she had on. And he got up and went to work. Candace Bly said she woke up. She needed to take her mama to the doctor because she was having issues with her knee. So So she had to take her mother to the doctor that morning. So she took Summer with her. So it's Summer, her mother Candace, and Candy. They all go to the doctor, to the hospital. I guess that's where her appointment was. Now, you will later find out that the 3 boys was left at home. Okay? The 3 boys was left at home. You will later find that out. So I'm assuming the boys are home, left to fend for themselves, play video games, be online, on home, doing whatever, sleeping in, whatever. They just doing their own thing while mom is out with Summer and grandma. So they go to the doctor. Okay. So Candace says while she's waiting, her and Summer's in the car waiting on her mom to have her appointment, she gets in contact with H. And he wants to hang out with them. So she goes to get H. Okay. So somehow she goes to pick up H. Okay. They go pick up the grandma from the doctor's office. And then, while they was waiting, okay, to get the prescription that the grandmother needed, okay, they took it up on themselves to go to the park, okay. Now, this park has a designated water swimming area, has a designated playing area. They went to the horse pond part of the park, and Candace allowed little Summer Wells to swim in this disgusting water. Okay. If y'all go back to my previous videos, I actually went to the pond. If y'all go on back, I went to the horse pond and showed you guys where little Summer Wells played. Okay. For those who know, has been subscribed to me for a while, you know I am in Tennessee. Okay. So anyway, so H is there, Candace is there, Candy is there, which is Candace Blythe's mother. So they're all there at this horse pond. Allegedly, they say Candy came down with her bad leg. Okay, you went to the doctor for this leg. Your knee is so bad. And they say she came down on the hill and was out there picking flowers. H gives a description that Summer Wells kind of went under the water a little bit, but he jumped in there, asked if she was okay. She was okay. She was alive and well at that time, allegedly. Then, after they're there for some time, they go pick up Grandma's prescription. At some time that day, they stopped by Sonic. They stopped by a grocery store and grabbed a couple of items. We can't say for sure if it was shopping or little items, because like I said, H said they had the milk back there. You can see a photo of Summer's head laying on the milk, and you can kind of see, you know, that there was, you kind of get the feeling that there was multiple bags, that she went shopping, but like Candace said, she just got a few things, okay? So, what they do, after they've done all that, now Summer Wells is with them at this time. She's allegedly alive. She done went swimming. She allegedly, when she went to, let's back it up just for a second. Candace and H said they were supposed to be going fishing, but they never grabbed any poles, never took any poles. And allegedly, H said Summer Wells changed in her bathing suit at H's house before they even left. Okay? Candace says different. She says that Summer had on her bathing suit before they even left that morning, which I'm not really sure about that, because this was a spare of the moment. This wasn't pre-planned. So if you was taking your mother to the doctor, why would you put on Summerell's bathing suit under her clothes when you didn't know you was going to a water park or swimming or anything? So I'm kind of leaning towards H's testimony on that, of Summer changing into a bathing suit on that day at his house, because this was kind of spur of the moment. She wanted her mom to come out the doctor. She just kind of phoned H, hey, what you're doing, trying to kill time. They're bored, you know. So it was like a spare of the moment situation. This wasn't pre-planned by H's testimony, and I'm kind of leaning towards that. Okay, and so, like I said, I just had to backtrack for a minute and let you know those important details. So, they're dropping H off. Now, mind you, got Candace, her mom, little Summer. They got these groceries. They're done with everything. Now, they didn't went and got drinks at Sonic. And there's no mention of food. Nobody says that they stopped and got any food. So, I don't even know if little Summer ate any food at all that day. They don't mention nothing of that. Okay? We just know of some sips of some drink. They got some drinks. Okay? Oh, also, H says that Candace bought him a Twisted Tea, which you all know that's an alcoholic beverage. Also, she bought him some vapes. Okay? Candy later says that that's not true, that I got vapes for myself and that Twisted Tea was for my mom. It's up to you to say what you believe, okay? It's up to you. I'll give y'all my opinion at the end. So, they drop H off. Now, H's mom says she came to the car because they were friends, but, you know, y'all already know the little details in that. They was friends, but, you know, they had a situation where they wasn't talking, but she did attempt to talk to Candace, and she looked, and she said she saw Summer in the vehicle at the time. Looked like she was sleeping. So they drop H off. Now, this is where things get weird. This is where things get weird. They drop H off, they go home. Now, they make it home. Candace is not good with time. She constantly says, I just go on with my day. I don't keep track of time. I'm not good with time. So they make it to the house. Okay. About 3. Between 3:30. Okay. Candace says she got there. I'm assuming Candy went over to her camper, because Candy, grandma, has a camper on the Wells property. Okay? On her daughter's property, got a camper. So that's where she lives. It's right there. Okay? So, I'm assuming Candy goes to her camper. Okay? Candy says she yells to the boys, you know, to come help with the groceries. So this is why I say it was more. It had to be more than little items, because why would you need all the children to come help grab bags? And then you need the children to help separate the bags of what's grandma's and what's mom's. So it can't be a few little items, if you get what I'm saying. Okay. So the kids are help separating it, everything. And then they take grandma her items for her camper, and then they take in the house their items. Okay? They're done with that. Candace says she needed to go do some work in the yard, and she know that the boys didn't want to do that. Help grandma with the planting of the flowers. But she said Summer will. So she called Summer out there and they planting of the flowers. And their planting of the flowers isn't the real out there with a little shovel and you're digging, putting in roots and planting seeds. This was just changing flower pots, okay, in these little pots. So they do that, allegedly, Mom, Grandma, and little Summer. And then Grandma gave Summer a little piece of a peppermint, okay. And at that time, after that, oh, and Candace helped her mother with her knee brace, okay. She needs to go help her mother with the knee brace, okay. So, Candace says she walked little Summer back to the house. She says she didn't go in, but she saw the boys sitting at the table and yelled to them, "Watch Summer." That's what she said. Now later when we get like better footage and we see everything from an interview with Chris McDonald, you can't really see the inside of the house from where Candace said she walked Summer over to. And these aren't the type of parents that you would think that Candace actually walked Summer all the way there. It seems like Summer was like, "Mom, I'm going to the house." And Summer just ran over into the house. Now Candace tries to fix it up and says, "No, I walked her over. I saw the boys. I told them to watch your sister." Okay. That's what she said. So she told them to watch your sister. And she went down to the basement to play with her toys. And then she goes back over to help with the knee brace with her mom. After she's done, she said it was like 3 to 5 minutes. She's not good with time, but she said it was 3 to 5 minutes. She goes in, she asks the boys, "Where's Summer? I told y'all to watch her. Where's Summer?" The boys don't know. They said she's down in the basement playing with her toys. Candace says she goes down there. Summer's not there. Okay? Summer is vanished. She just gone. Now, they have dogs on this property. Candace is on this property. Granny's on this property. They didn't see Summer go anywhere. They didn't hear no cars come up there and take her. They didn't see nothing. The dogs didn't bark of any strange person coming on the property to get this baby. Summer Wells just vanished. Just vanished. Now, I'm thinking all of this happened from them coming home, unloading groceries, planting flowers, helping Grandma with knee brace. Candace later on threw in like starting laundry. I would say this was about an hour and a half the most. So we have 2.5 hours of we don't know what went on the property. All we know is the police was called at 6. Between 6 and 6:30. The police was phoned. Details keep changing, so I'm going to give you between 6 and 6:30. Okay, a call went in. Now, allegedly, when Candace couldn't find Summer, she called Don. Don told her to call the police. Don said they both called. They said they both called. Now, we've only heard of the dispatch call of her describing what mom, oh no, was it mom or dad? Of what one of the parents said. And Don calls it a different story and Candace calls it a different story. On the dispatch call, it says Candace went for a run Now, we don't know if it's got in her car and run. That's what I would assume. Or could we, for what she looked like, she don't look like she's taking off running nowhere. But it said she went for a run, came back, and the Summer was gone. That's what the dispatch call stated. Then another call was stated other things. So we kind of really don't know. But on the dispatch, it says when she located the authorities, Mom said she went for a run, came back, the baby was gone. So they got the Amber Alerts going, the police are on their way, they're looking for little Summer Wells. Authorities said when they got there, Don Wells was already on the property. Don says he pulled up after the police got there. Who really knows? Candace says as all this was going on, she jumps in her car, she's driving around looking for her daughter. She says Don was on the phone with her while she was looking for her daughter. Okay, and there was some issues with she had to use her mom's phone because her phone, she didn't get no service. So one of the questions is, how did you get service to stay on the phone with Don to drive around on your phone when you couldn't call 911 on that same phone? Let's keep going. So the police get there, they searching. Candace says she sent the boys down to the creek with their buck knives and everything to go look for Summer. They're looking for this baby. She is nowhere to be found. Now, mind you, there is a 2.5 time where we don't know who all was on the property, where everybody was, what everybody did. There is 2.5 hours time gap before the police was called. There was 2.5 time gap. And to this day, and it's been over a year, we don't know what happened in those 2.5 hours. Now, Don says he didn't come home till after he talked to Candace, and he was about 45 minutes away. He was doing high speeds, getting home. He was an hour away, but got there in 45 minutes. That's what Don Wells says. Nobody really knows for sure if he was there before. Now, it said that Don Wells was at work. He could have left and went back to work. There's a lot of rumors and speculation going on because these parents' stories have changed. When you see the interview with Candace and Don, what really got people wondering what's really going on with these parents, what's really the situation, how did this 5-year-old girl just vanish? Y'all in a rural area where there's not a lot of traffic. You're not in the city where you see people walking down the street and jogging. This ain't that area. This is a desolate area where, you know, family would seem like they're quiet and like to be to themselves. Okay? There's neighbors, but they're little ways away. Now, there's a bunch of rumors saying, you know, allegedly, we don't know if this is true. Jody Sue says she heard a scream, but the police said that is unfounded. Also, the police said they were told there was a red Tacoma truck seen in that area around the time that Summer Wells went missing. But the police says that is unfounded. So you have all these unsubstantiated, unfounded scenarios, back and forth, rumor, speculation. The parents come out, their stories aren't matching. One says one thing, the other one says another thing. They're not on the same page. They speak of their daughter, Summer Wells, in past tense. Okay. Don even says he'll see his daughter in the resurrection. Okay. Candace says she didn't go for a walk because she's scared of the bears. But the dispatch call lady says different. So who do we believe? What do we believe? Where's Summer Wells? How did she just vanish? Who was responsible? What happened? What happened to her? Okay? So, they out here doing interviews. Okay? Now, let me tell you this fact. Don was the only one that came out speaking before Candace did. He came out and he had one of his oldest sons with him. She didn't come out to speak for 8 or 9 days. Don said because she was having a hard time with her missing and she was all tore up. But when Candace came out and they spoke, it seems like the parents just wasn't connected. They wasn't on the same page. Okay? And like I said, it's very important when someone goes missing, you pay attention to the pre and post behaviors. And the pre and post behaviors are looking kind of weird. Okay? So like I said, they're not on the same page. One parent is saying one thing. She's looking over at him. He's looking at her. Look like there might be some intoxication going on. Let me say that. I gotta be careful what I say for YouTube guidelines. Some intoxication probably going on when they was doing the interview. Okay. So after that, everybody's searching. Everybody's searching. The church gets involved. They was attending for a while the Seventh-day Adventist Church. So that church was around and involved. They helped. They got involved. They were one of the first people that, came out and gave a YouTube interview with someone. Okay. Everybody was just, well, not a whole lot of people, but the church and them was talking. Then they had their friends, Allie, H's mom. They're all, concerned, and they're talking to YouTubers about their last sighting of Summer. Not long after that, a bunch of drama pops off on YouTube. Speculation, rumors all over the place. The mama did it, the daddy did it, Allie did it, H did it. She possibly unlived at the horse pond. One of the rumors was she could have been unlived in the car laying on the milk, that photo. So there was a bunch of things going on. And while all this is going on, they're calling the police, reporting all these possibilities. And they have the psychics, some of those. Now, I'm not talking bad on those psychics, anything like that. But the police came out and said, listen, if you do not have factual with your eyes, or for a fact, if you don't have a tip in that sense, don't call us. Don't call. Don't call. Because that is taking up our time while we're out here trying to search. Now, the police have searched the area. They still have a lot of more acres, and they was wanting to wait till, all of the area kind of cleared up and moved on to the next season. But they was out there still searching. They came back throughout this whole year and searched a few times. You had a couple of organizations that got involved, TBI's involved. All these over 100 organizations is looking for this little girl. And she just vanished out of her house, off her property. And the parents say they don't know what happened. Brothers don't know what happened. Nobody knows. what happened. But you got all these organizations involved. Everybody's looking. Then you got this YouTube drama going on. Now, what contributed to the YouTube drama was also Candace Blyant and Don Wells got on there multiple times talking to many YouTubers, okay? Late at night, you got them two having DV situations, super intoxicated with alcohol. Cursing, cussing, arguing. You hearing boom, boom, bang. You just hearing it going down, okay? All of this is on YouTube drama. So you got people thinking like, what could have really been going on when the baby was there? You know, so you got people speculating, okay, maybe y'all got something to do with it because, you know, you got addictions going on in this house and they're out in the open with it on YouTube, on video, every night intoxicated, talking to this person and that person, okay? So at this moment, I do want to say Don Wells is incarcerated for, you know, DUI, driving DUI. He's not incarcerated right now for his daughter, but he is incarcerated for that. While that's happening, Candace did and has came out talking to different guys, okay, giving interviews with them. And the Wells have a YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is basically about other things other than Summer Wells. Also, they have a internet site for Summer Wells, a page. Okay. Let me tell you this. 6 weeks after Summer Wells went missing, CPS removed the boys. Why was the boys removed? I don't know. People are speculating it was how they lived because the house is in disarray. The parents possibly is a rumor. There's just a lot of rumors. It could have been the parents, the house, things not being on, them not have adequate living, rooming, bathrooms, just living quarters, a hot mess, okay? Now, so she is still missing. Right after today, the dad is locked up, and Candace don't have any children. She did a couple of interviews, but lately she's kind of been quiet. Nobody's really seen her. She hasn't been online. And it is rumored that she is not on the property right now, like she's staying somewhere else. I don't really know where she is at the moment. But that is what's going on so far with this case. And the TBI and the Sheriff's County, they came out and said they are still looking. They have not gave up. Every day they are following tips. And they have thousands of tips that they have to follow up on, but they are following up every single day on tips about Summer Wells' case. Every single day. So they haven't given up hope. I believe the parents said they have hired a private investigator, that he is allegedly searching right now for Summer Wells. You have other people independently that have been out. I've been out to the smoke shop where they went to that day, to the horse pond where they went to that day. You know, just to get a look for, a feel for, you know, what Summer Wells' last sightings was like. You know, what happened? And that's my question. What happened to Summer Wells? What really happened? I want you guys to comment down below and tell me what you guys think happened to little Summer Wells. Now, let me give you my opinion. I promise y'all I can give y'all my opinion. What I think happened to little Summer Wells is that being with the addictions and the DV going on, alleged there was some SA. I don't know. You know, can't nobody really say for sure. But, you know, his sisters came out and said that, you know, they done it as them when they were little. Could it be a predisposition that Don favors little girls? Possibly. But what I really think happened, let me tell you. I believe that something happened to Summer on the property. Whether it was she fell or hurt herself with all the dangerous things in the house being unkempt. Whether she hurt herself due to the house or whatever, it could have been an accident. Candace panicked, called Don, he rushed home, and they disposed of the body. Because there are hours not accounted for. Or Candace did it intentionally. Either or, I do believe Don Wells knows what happened. And I do believe either Candace did something, like I said, she was the last one with her. Either she did something intentionally or there was an accident and she panicked. And they both decided to cover up and dispose of little baby Summer. I do believe there is a reason that law enforcement keeps searching a specific area on Beach Creek near the Summer Wells home. I do believe there is a reason for that. I believe these kids were doomed. You know, their previous kids, you know. And then Candace Block's sister went missing. She was in a DV marriage, allegedly a DV marriage. And then one day she went out, supposed to meet with some friends. Her car was found in a parking lot, and she hasn't been seen again. And that was over 10 years. So, what really happened? And is it that ironic that two people vanished in that family? This is a vanishing family. Y'all guys, comment down below and let me know what you think. What's your opinion? Like, what do you think happened to little Summer Wells? Who do you think are involved? And like I said, I just told you what I think. And I do believe Candace Bly is involved. And I do believe Don Wells knows what happened. They both know where she is. How she got there. Whether it was accident. It's no longer an accident once you remove the body. Once you place the body somewhere else. It's only an accident if there's an accident and then you phone 911 immediately. If that's what happened, y'all should have called. But being that they're in illegal activities, I'm sure they panicked. Don, being in prison before, didn't want to go back to prison. So, you got all these factors. And I believe they panicked and they disposed of their daughter. And that's my opinion. Y'all comment down below. Let your girl know what y'all really think happened to little baby Summer Wells. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, comment down below. If you have any comments, questions, and concerns. Again, this is your girl, Queen. And I am out. Also, before I'm out, let me tell you guys, I will be starting a crime time story time once a week. I will be talking to you, giving you my personal experiences related to anything that we talked about in these cases, crime, what's going on in the world once a week. So we have one coming up this week. All right, your girl, let's go. Peace.